What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Lex and I cover all kinds of fragrance and beauty content. So if you are into that, then definitely consider subscribing to my channel. Before you leave today's video, we are going to be jumping into what my top body mist picks are for this winter season. These are some body mists that I already have in my collection. A couple in here are going to be some that I need to add back into my collection, and just some that I'm excited to do some layering combos with and really have some fun with over the next few months. If you guys did not know, I do live in a very cold place. I live in New York City, so it is probably going to be cold well into the end of March here. So if you guys want to see what my top body mist picks are, then let's go ahead and jump right into it. So the way that I went about selecting these, you guys, is when I think of a winter body mist, I think of something that kind of performs in the way of a perfume, because when it's colder outside, I really do want my stronger scents that are going to last, that are going to smell amazing in that cold, chilly winter air, that are going to really give me cozy vibes. And the first one that I had to include in this video, which I am highly considering going ahead and getting a bigger size of, this is Fleur's Vanilla Skin. This is so freaking good, you guys. So this one has notes of, top notes of pink pepper, pink apple, sugar crystals, middle notes of lily, jasmine petals, and cashmere wood, base notes of benzoin, vanilla, sandalwood, and agarwood. Y'all, this smells, first of all, this thing performs like a perfume. Yes, there is a perfume to this fragrance, but honestly, this performs so well that you might as well save your money and at least just get the large size of this mist, which is going to be half the price of the perfume, because I've tested both the perfume and the mist side by side, and they lasted about the same amount of time to me. This is so good, you guys. This is definitely for my girlies who love those deeper, sensual, more woody vanillas. And this has kind of this caramelized essence to it, to where it smells like warmed vanilla, some sort of toasted vanilla in here. And it just smells so amazing on the skin. I get so many compliments on this fragrance. I cannot wait to add this in with my winter layering combos. I have already done a fall layering video with this fragrance, but I am planning on layering this with some of my winter fragrances as well. So yes, I absolutely love this one, highly recommend it, and definitely think you guys should pick this one up this winter. Next in the lineup, this one is actually empty, but I am going to go ahead and repurchase this because I absolutely loved this body mist, and this is another one that got me so many compliments, which is why I probably flew through this large size. But this is the Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 59, and again, it is in that same woody vanilla family. I would definitely say this one is a little bit more powdery and creamy. It says, share the warmth of a sunset with uplifting notes of vanilla orchid, sugared violet, and sheer sandalwood. And that is exactly what it smells like. I find that violet is a floral that I really like, because it kind of has that powdery, sweet cosmetic lipstick kind of vibe, and mixing that with vanilla and sandalwood, I feel like that is the perfect DNA for a fall and winter scent. And most of you guys already know Sol de Janeiro mists typically perform just like perfumes, and you can spray this in your hair and on your clothes and your body as well. So I flew through this one. There is also a matching body cream that I emptied as well. Even though I really don't need the body cream right now, or the mist for that matter, I do really want to pick them back up just to incorporate in my winter routine, because the body cream is super moisturizing, and during the winter a lot of us do deal with drier skin. Absolutely love it, highly recommend, and we'll most likely be picking up another bottle of this. Another tried and true favorite. If you have been watching my content, you guys already know this is one of my top favorites. Absolutely love it, and I need to finish this bottle because I already have a backup on standby, and they just released the limited edition body cream, so I will definitely be pairing those two together. This is Cheirosa 71. Most of the Gourmand girlies know and love her, and rightfully so. This is just another huge compliment getter, y'all. Like, most of the ones in here are going to get you compliments, but these first three for sure, tried and true. If I leave the house and don't get a compliment on the first three, something's wrong. Even me just taking the cap off of this, y'all, this is strong. Okay, this you are going to smell on you, especially if you overspray. Oh, just the pure richness of this fragrance, it literally makes you crave some sort of caramel toffee. Like, y'all know the caramel toffee bars, or just like the caramel bark that has like the nuts in it, and it's a little buttery, it's a little sweet. It just smells so good, y'all. if you love a good caramel fragrance with a little bit of a saltiness to it, and I don't mean salty in a bad way, but it just has something extra in it that smells like some sort of caramelized treat with sea salt on top. That is what this smells like. And then you get a little bit of that creamy nuttiness from the macadamia in here. Y'all, I absolutely love and adore this fragrance. And for any of my ladies who are wanting something that attracts the opposite sex to you, girl, this is it, okay? So yeah, like I said, I have a backup. I have the matching body cream, which I won't say is an exact match for the fragrance, but I do think that it layers beautifully with it. It has a subtle shimmer. I think over time, since the body cream it just released, I think it's going to richen up, deepen, and have a little bit more of that caramelized essence. But right now it's just kind of like a toasted vanilla scent. And I do still really, really like it and plan on layering it with this. So I didn't even tell y'all the notes. Sorry, y'all. So this one has top notes of caramelized vanilla and sea salt. Middle notes of toasted macadamia nut. Sorry, y'all. I've had this bottle for so long, the words are rubbing off. White chocolate, and base notes of tonka bean and coconut blossom. Yeah, I don't really think I get like a huge coconut or a floral note in here, but this literally, if you guys have ever had poppycock, that was something that I always ate with my mom growing up. That was like her favorite little sweet treat. It's basically like caramel popcorn that has like pecans and different nuts in it. You can get like the one with pecans, you can get the one with cashews. That is what this smells like. And it just smells so nostalgic and delicious to me. Yeah. Y'all, I could talk about this one all day, but I won't because we still have a few more to get through. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. But that is Cheirosa 71 by Sol de Janeiro. I have a couple from Victoria's Secret. They've already been in the rotation, but I'm going to continue wearing them this winter season because they have become staples. The first one is going to be the Vanilla Bean and Macadamia. Y'all, I highly recommend y'all pick this one up while you still can. I don't know if this is a permanent addition to Victoria's Secret's line, but I have absolutely been loving this, as well as the body cream and the body oil. This one has notes of vanilla bean and macadamia, botanical inspiration, and lavish comfort. This is like the perfect balance between a gourmand fluffy vanilla and kind of a clean girl vanilla. It has kind of like this underlying clean powdery vibe, and I think that's kind of mixing with the macadamia nut, so it's giving it this slightly nutty, powdery, clean, refreshing vibe. But then you have this pillowy, fluffy vanilla on top. So this is just the perfect layering vanilla for me if you are wanting to do maybe a gourmand combo, or if you're wearing a perfume that's more floral that you want to just kind of add a touch of sweetness to, but not too much. This is a perfect vanilla for my girlies who don't want something super literal, and you want something that can mix with your more woody fragrances, your spicy fragrances, your florals and fruity fragrances and things like that. And I've just really been enjoying this one. Trying my best not to like buy backups of things, but this is definitely something I would consider getting a backup of if I didn't already have so many vanilla body mists in my collection. But I definitely really enjoy this one, and I think it is going to be very crowd pleasing, and it'll work in a lot of different people's collections. So that is Vanilla Bean and Macadamia from Victoria's Secret. Now this next one, you guys, is a flanker of Bare Vanilla, but it's one that I've really been enjoying, that I do have a backup of. So I definitely want to try and use this one up if I can. This is Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla Daydream. This one has notes of fluffy vanilla, soft sandalwood, a delicate take on Bare Vanilla. This one is definitely for my gourmand vanilla lovers. This just smells so creamy and sweet. It kind of has like almost this vanilla milk type of scent, but not in the way that it smells sour or spoiled or anything. It's just a very creamy vanilla, almost like a vanilla glaze in a way. And it just smells so good. It almost has like a marshmallowy vibe to it. It definitely has that Bare Vanilla DNA, but this one is also very long lasting for me. When I douse myself down in this, I get a good few hours of this, especially when I pair it with a perfume. So really been enjoying this one, and I cannot wait to finish this one up this winter. Let's move into my Bath and Body Works mists. If any of you guys are thinking about shopping the annual body care day or shopping SAS in general this winter, this December, hopefully some of these can inspire your shopping choices if you're looking for some recommendations and things like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it. I could not start this video off without recommending this fragrance, because when I think of a more perfumey body mist, especially from Bath and Body Works, this is like in my top 3 of what I would recommend to somebody else. And This is in the stars. This is this year's packaging, and it's just so beautiful, you guys. I even picked up the candle of this year from Candle Day, and it has this matching glittery beautiful packaging. And most of the girlies already know, but if you did not know, this is a dupe for Ariana Grande's Cloud, same family as Baccarat Rouge 540. It has just kind of that fluffy fairy princess kind of vibe, but it also smells like a perfume, where it's a very unique scent. This kind of takes that same DNA and adds a very sugary, sweet citrus note that makes this smell so good. This mist is also very, very long lasting as well. And I just love this one. So this is definitely one I'm going to pull out if I want to layer with something that I want to give more of a perfumey edge to and add kind of a unique twist to. I think this is going to layer really well with, of course, your vanilla fragrances, but also your floral scents, because it just kind of has that uppity bougie vibe. You know what I mean? So another one that would be great for like a holiday party, office party, whatever. If you guys have this one, or if you haven't tried it, definitely recommend you pick it up, pull it out of your collection for this winter season, because she is definitely a good one. Another Bath & Body Works mist that I'm super excited to pull out this winter that absolutely smells like a few perfumes in my collection. This is Vanilla Romance. This was from their limited edition fall collection. If you guys are interested in this fragrance, I would definitely recommend you guys pick it up during Body Care Day or semi-annual sale, if it makes this a semi-annual sale, because this is not a permanent scent. So last Body Care Day, I stocked up on the body butter. This scent smells so luxe, y'all. It smells so luxe. It smells niche. It smells expensive. This one has notes of fresh cardamom, vanilla absolute, and captivating woods. It is definitely a more spicy kind of woody vanilla, and I am a lover of scents that have cardamom in it. So I just love kind of that slightly spicy, powdery vibe. And even as it dries down, it just turns into this very rich vanilla, and it smells so amazing. Again, it smells super expensive. So if you like scents like Parfums de Marly out there, or if you like Donna Karan, Palo Santo, and Cashmere, this is kind of like a slightly more spicy, less fruity version of that fragrance, and it's kind of a mix between that and Parfums de Marly out there. It smells really, really good. So, you know, if you like those scents, if you like your Kayali Vanilla 28s, those more spicy, richer vanillas, this is definitely one I would recommend you guys pick up. Now, let's talk about 3 from the Everyday Luxuries collection. I honestly think the entire Everyday Luxuries collection is really, really good, but these are 3 that I feel like can really withstand those winter temperatures, that really, really perform like the same strength of an eau de toilette, eau de parfum, all of those things. So the first one is going to be Oh Cherry. Absolutely love this one for my cherry lovers. This one has notes of black cherry, sheer magnolia, and tonka bean. I really think the fact that they used a black cherry and tonka really improves the strength of this fragrance, because it literally smells like those very, very thick, ripe, juicy cherries, those Washington cherries, that when you bite into them, they're super, super juicy. They're dark. They're dripping with like a really dark juice. And then mixing with the tonka bean, this smells so rich, so luxe, y'all. Of course, it is inspired by Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, but a lot more well blended to me. It's a lot smoother. It's a lot more sexy in my opinion. And I just love this one. I love this one. So if you are a cherry lover and you want a sexy, smooth cherry that doesn't give that medicinal vibe, that's still sweet, and you can layer with some of your richer fragrances, I definitely recommend checking out Oh Cherry. Now, also from that collection, I'm sure y'all already knew I was going to recommend this one, but this is going to be Viva Vanilla. This one has notes of rich plum, glowing amber, and addictive vanilla. And this also is in the same family and smells very similar to Vanilla Romance to me, but this one definitely takes it in more of that jammy, rich fruit kind of vibe mixed in with that spicier vanilla. So this definitely smells closer to the Donna Karan Palo Santo Cashmere, or the Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 40, Vanilla Woods from the 7 Virtues. All of those kind of fruity, jammy, woody vanilla fragrances. That is what this gives me, and it smells so amazing. It is super, super long lasting, and it's just very, very unique. This is not a typical run-of-the-mill vanilla in my opinion, even though it smells similar to those other fragrances. This overall is still a very unique vanilla. This is rich. This is seductive. Going out on the town, you have your fur coat on, girl. You go into somebody's holiday party, or you're just going out in general, and that is what this is giving. And she's definitely a grown woman vanilla. So Highly recommend if you guys are into those darker, richer, more jammy and plummy type of vanillas that you would check this one out. Lastly, y'all, from the Everyday Luxuries collection, this is Floral Fantasy. Now, this is one, when I first smelled it, I was kind of taken aback from it because, number one, she was strong, okay? She was strong, but also the patchouli is heavy in this. So if you are not a patchouli lover, this is probably one that is not for you. But once I gave this a second to settle and I really wore this fragrance, this smells incredible, y'all. This has notes of peach osmanthus, jasmine, and warm patchouli. For me, I'm starting to realize I really love osmanthus because it is kind of like the green part of the peach, right? Like the outer skin of the peach where you're getting kind of this green note, but then you're also getting the sweetness from the peach as well. And it's creating kind of this sweet, powdery peach note. And I think that works so beautifully with the jasmine and the patchouli in here, to where this is a lot more wearable version of a fruit chuli scent. So this is considered to be a dupe for Viktor & Rolf's Flower Bomb. They're very similar, but I definitely think that this is a lot sweeter, a lot more peach forward. To me, this smells a lot closer to Flower Bomb's Ruby Orchid, the peach version of Flower Bomb. Yeah, like I feel like it's a closer dupe to that particular Flower Bomb flanker than the OG, which I absolutely love and have emptied a bottle of that one. So yeah, this one is just so good, y'all. Again, out of this world performance for a body mist, and another one that I'm super excited to play around with. I have not worn her a ton, but she is getting moved to the front of my body mist show so that I can give her a little bit of love, because this is definitely giving like attention grabber. As soon as you walk into the room, somebody's for sure going to notice you. Okay, y'all, let me reapply the lip while we have a moment. Oh, also, I'm going to link all of today's makeup in the description box, you guys. I am still planning on doing a get ready with me style video, so because one of you guys asked me about that in my last live. But today I am wearing the Merit Beauty Ginger Signature lipstick. Really been loving this. Tried and true go-to lip liner. This is the NYX Line Out Loud in the shade Total Baller. On my eyes, I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmos palette. I was using that one a lot, like I think last summer or the summer before last, and I'm pretty sure I talked about it in a favorites video, and I pulled that back out because I was craving like a shimmery eye look, and girl, absolutely love the shimmer. She was just going crazy. So I will have that linked as well. On my cheeks, I have the MAC Hushed Tone, I believe, and then I used the Desert or Flower Beauty Desert Lights palette as like a highlighter on my high points, my nose, and I put a little bit of the shimmer like on the outer corners of my eye. I believe for foundation, I used the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin in the shade 9 and the Rare Beauty Always Sunny bronzer stick. I use that as like my bronzer to add some warmth back into my face. And then of course I set with my Huda Beauty. I believe today I used the Sugar Cookie, if I'm not mistaken. I used either the Sugar Cookie or the Peach Pie. I'm pretty sure I used the Sugar Cookie to like set the overall perimeter and like the highlights of my face. For mascara, I use my usual Last Paradise, which girl, this is about empty. I need to go ahead and get another one. But yeah, that is today's makeup. I will have everything linked for y'all, of course. And yeah, let's get back into the body mist. This is one that I feel like at one point, this had the girls like in a chokehold, because this fragrance came out and then it went away and everyone was looking for it. And then when it returned, it was like, it didn't really feel like the girls were going as crazy for this one. And I don't really hear too many people talking about this one, but this is one that I love and I'm so excited to bring her back out. This is Dahlia, and this one has notes of velvet dahlia petals, crisp pear, praline musk, and whipped tonka bean. My favorite types of fruity fragrances to wear in the cooler and colder months are apple and pear specifically in the winter just does something to me, y'all, especially if it's done in a rich kind of caramelized or boozy type of way. I just love a good pear fragrance, and that is what Dahlia is. Now, this is said to be a dupe for Carolina Herrera's Good Girl, and while I no longer own that perfume, I will say it's very comparable, but it's also super comparable to a Coach fragrance, which is Dreams Sunset. It's a more fresh floral type of powdery pear scent. And that is what this gives me. I definitely get a very rich baked pear almost. And then mixed with those florals, it just gives it kind of this elevated feel so that it's not just a straight up basic pear fragrance. This is so good, y'all. And this is another one that is a huge compliment getter that absolutely smells like a perfume. So if you have not tried Dahlia, I want to say she's still online. I actually picked this up online during summer semi-annual sale. So if it's still online, I would definitely recommend you guys pick this up, or maybe if it's not, they might bring it back this winter SAS. We'll see. But yeah, I've always loved Dahlia, and I'm super excited to bring her back out because I have not worn her in a while. The next one on the list, since we're talking about those more powdery, fruity fragrances, this is Sweet Whiskey. This is another one that typically comes back every fall, and this one absolutely has beast mode fragrance mist performance, performs like a perfume, like an eau de toilette to me. This one has notes of golden amber, vanilla infused whiskey, and sweet red berries. And yeah, y'all, this just smells so good. This has kind of a powdered fruit essence mixed in with that whiskey note. This just smells like a very fruit forward, boozy cocktail to me. And if you guys did not know, I am a bartender, and I just love when I can find fragrances that are reminiscent of cocktails to me, because they just really make me appreciate the scent of spirits and things like that, especially during the holiday season. I love to get creative with my drinks, and scents like this really make me want to try new things. So this is just giving, again, some sort of really rich berry liqueur. Like if you guys have ever had a Kir Royale or anything that has kind of like a berry forward, like Chambord or something, a berry forward liqueur, that is what this smells like to me. It smells really, really amazing. And also, if you love Milk Bold by Commodity, this is kind of like a fruity version of that. It has that same powdery essence to it, and it smells similar. Like if you were to spray both in the air, they would have a very, very similar scent trail. So I'm so excited to bring Sweet Whiskey back out. I absolutely love her. Now this one is kind of polarizing, and not everyone's going to like this one, but this is Wicked Vanilla Woods. This one has notes of magical vanilla, glowing amberwood, and enchanted pink pepper. This is a sexy, femme fatale, seductive fragrance, you guys. This is definitely for my girlies who love to wear their all black, their leather jackets, their combat boots in the winter, or you are the girly that has the floor length black leather trench coat. Girl, like if that's you, this is your scent, okay? This smells so freaking seductive. This fragrance mist reminds me of a perfume that I used to have in my collection that I absolutely loved, which is Marc Jacobs Decadence. It has this same peppery vanilla feel that is sexy, inviting, intoxicating. It is not something that is cutesy and demure, girl. Like this is for my girlies who want to make your presence known when you walk into a room. Great date night fragrance. Like this is definitely one of your attention grabbing fragrances. And I just absolutely love this, y'all. I absolutely love this. So yes, that is Wicked Vanilla Woods. The last three are all from Bath & Body Works returning holiday fragrances. So you can pick these up right now in store as well. You can pick most of these up in store, y'all. Like I feel like there may have been 3 or 4 of these that you may or may not be able to find, but most of these you can literally buy in store right now or on the website. But the first one we're going to talk about is my girl Strawberry Snowflakes. If you guys did not watch my most recent favorites video or any of my holiday body mist hauls from this year, y'all will know I absolutely have loved this fragrance since it first released. And this is a perfect strawberry fragrance that I would personally layer at richer, deeper, sexier winter perfumes, or also something that I would throw on when I do want to have something light and fluffy and playful. That is what Strawberry Snowflakes is to me. This is literally a strawberries and cream, strawberries and Cool Whip with a little bit of lemon juice like drizzled on the top. That is what this smells like to me. It just smells so fluffy and warm and girly and cute, and I just absolutely love this fragrance, y'all. So I will probably be spritzing this on kind of as a topper to my fragrances, or if I just maybe want to run to the gym and want something cute to throw on that's not too much. That is what I will be using Strawberry Snowflakes for. But yeah, this is one that I usually always use every winter. So I'm excited to pull this one back out. We have to talk about, of course, is one of my tried and trues for the gourmand girlies. You either love it or hate it. This is Vanilla Bean Noel. This is this year's packaging, which I personally feel like smells really good and smells like the original Vanilla Bean Noel formula. This one has notes of fresh vanilla bean, warm caramel, sugar cookies, whipped cream, and snow-kissed musk. Oh my God. This smells so good, y'all. so freaking good. Like, I absolutely love this scent. I get the sugar cookies, I get the caramel, I get the whipped cream. I also am getting the musk. If you are not a fan of musk, you probably want to skip this one because I definitely get that in here, especially on the dry down, but I am a lover of fragrances that have musk in them. So I feel like this is just such a nice, warm, gooey, delicious gourmand fragrance for the winter season. And I'm so excited to pull this one back out. I've been loving this one as well as the body butter of it this year. I just feel like the past few years, they have not been able to get it right. So this year, she's smelling good, girl. And I highly recommend y'all pick this one up if you haven't. Oh my God, it smells so good. Last but not least, I had to end this winter fragrance mist recommendations list with my girl Snowflakes and Cashmere. So it says it in the name, but if you guys don't know what this smells like, this is another very nostalgic scent for me because I remember when this fragrance first came out and it had this beautiful like brown and snowy glitter packaging, and it was just so pretty and so decorative. And I gifted that fragrance to so many people in my family that year that this scent has kind of like become a core memory associated with winter for me. But this one has notes of vanilla cashmere cream, caramel woods, and frosted clementine. And I just want to read the description for this one because I haven't been reading the descriptions, but this one just like really nails it. It says, nestled away in a polar planet, a wonderland of dancing snowflakes and a touch of magic. That is what this smells like, y'all. It smells like snow flurries and a little bit of this kind of woody vibe. It just smells like a sweet snowflake. Like it's so hard to explain, but it's got the perfect balance of this very subtle creamy caramel notes mixed with this kind of airy, fluffy, light vanilla. And then you have this kind of woody dry down. It just smells so good, y'all. It's so cozy, so comforting. Like, this is one of those scents that you can spray on and nestle up by the fireplace, or if you're going to like a winter cabin for the weekend. This is the vibe that I get when I think of a cabin trip or something. Snowflakes and Cashmere will forever be one of my faves, and I'm super excited to wear her this winter. All right, you guys, that is it for my winter fragrance mist recommendations. I hope you guys enjoyed these. If you plan on picking some of these up during the next few Bath & Body Works sales, or if you guys already have them in your collection and you plan on wearing them, definitely let me know in the comments below. I would love to chat it up with y'all, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.